Tonight's forecast is sponsored by Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter.
Happy Wednesday to you, everybody. We hope you're doing well wherever you may find yourself, and we're going to get through this together over the next couple of days. As you know, my voice has been kind of going in and out here, so hopefully when we get closer to the weekend, I'll be a lot better, and I won't sound so nasally. Of course, I've tried everything in my power to make sure that I'm able to fluently talk to you as best as I can. So if you're out there struggling with you, I understand what you're going through, so I'm with you on that one. It's been pretty nice for the last couple of days, not despite the rain was all over the weekend, but delightfully warm, to put it out there prospectively, saying a lot of those sunshine continues to come into play. The temperatures in the 70s. Later on out there, a lot of those clear skies will quickly develop overnight tonight. Your lows dropping in the 50s with a calm wind expected. So that'll be the good news with that. And also, our sunsets are getting closer to that 6:50 hour as we're speaking to you right now. Moving on ahead to the upcoming rest of your overnight lows for our general part of our population here. A lot of our overnight lows dipping in the 40s for everybody, up and down 220, east and west of 57 and Highway 58. Also up towards Route 40 in Franklin County, going up towards Boones Mill, Ferrum College, up towards that general direction. Maybe you're doing some late night grill or some early grilling hours just because, hey, it's still warm out there. Want to take advantage of the nice fall-like weather while you have the opportunity where it's not too oppressively humid either. So it's going to be a pretty nice night to get out and do what you want to do. Also, remember, you want to get your plants protected for the upcoming weekend, as the potential for a widespread frost is likely. Thursday features lots of sunshine with the mostly warm temperatures near average, to say the least. A calm and comfortable day is expected. Our sunrise is coming in at 7:19. As our winds will also be out of the west-southwest. Area highs for your Thursday, lots of sunshine out there. Temperatures coming in the mid-70s from up and down anywhere you go, from Rocky Mount down towards Ridgeway there. If you're heading towards the Speedway, maybe go towards the Smith River Sports Complex. Take advantage of the nice weather. Go out there, walk around, get the fur babies out there, get some of that walking going as well after work, or maybe kind of sneak home during your lunch break. Don't advise, dudes. Don't do this. I'm not trying to get you in trouble, but maybe if you're going to go out for your lunch break or so, check home and your pets, and maybe take advantage of your walk and get your lunch outdoors as well. 60s elsewhere outside of Stewart and Metazodan, up towards the Lover's Leap and Metazodan areas as well. Kreitz, Ararat, Claudeville, coming in the same story out there on 57. Elsewhere across the area, mid to upper 70s for many of our hometowns. So a beautiful day is in store for us for our Thursday, and it does appear that we're going to have another delightful day as we get towards Friday with all those changes coming up for the weekend. Here's a look outside of our upcoming outlook, and yes, we're going to be, right now, the Prediction Center has us for the next couple of weeks at or just below normal temperature variation, and that's going to be actually pretty honest. So they actually are nailing this one on the head once more. So it's going to feel a lot cooler than what it is right there of this coming up weekend as we're getting closer to that as well. So if you have any plans, like I said, just bring a sweater and some vests and all those type of fall clothes out there. If you're heading out to any of the pumpkin patches in our area, maybe go some apple orchards, or maybe better yet, always encourage, tell people this, if you have not been to Mabry's Mill, which, by the way, if you don't know where that is, it's outside of our coverage area, but it's a beautiful little winery place out there, and they also have this, it's a water I can't think of what it is called, but it is a little, water shaft out there. It's a beautiful little area outside of Floyd County, I think it's where it is. And so if you know what I'm talking about, if you've been to Mabry's Mill before, you know what I'm referring to, right? Of course, yes, there's the winery, the out there, but again, there's that, if you walk across, there's a little trail there or so, I think it is, that you can go up towards and just stay in awe and look at that right there as well. So lots of good stuff. Head up towards Goose Point, Philpott, or Smith Mountain Lake even. just whatever you're going to do, take advantage of a nice weekend, and better yet, go fishing. Why not go and take the fishing poles out since it ain't going to be oppressively hot. Before we wrap things up here, let's talk about the tropics real quick. Nothing to be really concerned about. Tropical Depression 12 here. It's not going to be a real immediate threat to anything. The way it's going, it most likely will be dissipating before the end of Friday, if not by the end of Thursday, because right now the winds are not even at a tropical storm state, as more of a depression state of the tropical winds of about 30 to about roughly 45 miles an hour. So more so of an just unorganized activity right along here, so nothing to be concerned about. The only thing we are watching, though, is this right here. But the good news with this, of course, our friends in Florida are still recovering from the aftermath of Ian, and again, our friends in Puerto Rico still recovering from Fiona. So we've got a lot of areas where they don't need to see any tropical storm or hurricanes impact. This storm right here looks like it's going to go towards the western Antilles Islands there of central Mexico, and expected hopefully to go that way and outside of South America right here. So if you're doing any travel plans right here, just do beware. You watch out for some tropical waves, but other than that, the Bahamas, the Bermuda area looking pretty okay of traveling around the beaches there. So maybe if you want to escape the cool weather, go along the beaches. I know they're a lot more of the active side. Of course, they did see some impacts also from Ian, so maybe if you're going to head out that way and maybe do some volunteer cleanup, that'd be a great thing to help those folks out there as well. So on top of that note, just do know that we're going to remain chilly and we're going to remain kind of nice for Thursday. Lots of sunshine. One thing for sure is that I'll hopefully have a better voice by next week comes around, so do bear with me. We're going to get through this together. Last year, if you remember watching about this time, I had no voice, so I was struggling to give you talking to you at that hour. All right, y'all take care. We'll begin our weekend with some nice, crisp, cool air as we get ready for the first widespread frost to move in for Saturday and Sunday nights.
Your BTW21 weather forecast is sponsored by Zentmeyer Chiropractic.